We should define the problem by giving examples of good ragging and bad ragging, and more than lot of words. I think the pictures speak 1,000 words. One picture you talked about is boys throwing acids on girls. That is bad ragging. That is physical. That is actually not even ragging. That is few animals doing a animalistic.
Then how do you go about
defining the problem?
Defining the problems.
I think we should create documentary. Essentially, it is an educational problem.
You say you should have a CD or a movie for every fresher who comes into the college, something like that?
So it is like, when you define a law, the law is essentially an antonym of incentive. The law doesn't change the world. But you educate people, what is the behavior that you are trying to prohibit. Similarly, we need to educate the students, the future and the present generation, what is it that you should not do.
Educate students. Yeah, Prasanna?
Yeah. Being a lawyer, I feel that there has to be some sort of a central law which regulates ragging. Beyond that, in each educational institutions, there should be one vigilance group as such.
Now you're giving me two solutions. Which one should I take?
Yeah.
Should I take both?
Yeah.
Okay.
A vigilance committee which will monitor the acts of ragging.
A vigilance committee to monitor the act. You say it should be allowed but should be monitored, or it should not be allowed at all.
You may have rest of the law, but unless there is some enforcement agency which is empowered to do that.
Committee will enforce. Enforce. I think Prasanna had a different point of view. Give him a round of applause, please. They had a point to make.
Yeah. Ragging per se can never be defined because it's subjective in nature, not objective. Ideally, if we could lay down a system of interaction at the outset, we could certainly curb on ragging, one. And secondly, the hostels need to be tightened, because that is where I think hostels, the phenomenon of the term ragging needs to be done with, and hostels need to be stricter.
Can you narrow down hostel to tighten how?
Because it's the hostels where ragging primarily happens during the late night hours. And in this city particularly. So ideally we should try to do away with that phenomenon and also bring in an interactive session of educating people and take it forward.
Okay. Interactive session has been done. He says hostels should be tightened.
Yeah.
We just put it on. Hostels should be tightened. How exactly can you tighten the hostels? You could come down.
No, in hostels we could have an autocratic system of laying down rules of probably having a system that you're out of the place if you're found with such and such an instance even at the first go.
Okay.
So being strict.
Expelling students?
Absolutely, expelling students.
Fine. Somebody else, okay, we have a young lady here.
Okay, see, basically, people say that ragging is when you get to know other people and you get to have fun. So my suggestion is that in colleges, you actually have communities where seniors can interact with their juniors, and you have different activities that are set up wherein people get to know each other. That way they have fun doing firstly what they like to do, they get to meet people who are of the same mindset, and thirdly, you don't really facilitate that kind of an interaction so that their juniors do get to meet their seniors. So have clubs, communities.
What's your point?
Have clubs, communities.
In a box.
Communities and clubs within colleges which can help facilitate interaction.
Interactive community clubs within colleges. Shall I frame it that way? Is that all right? Interactive community clubs. Yes, Betty Silver had a point to make. Yes, sir. Are you a concerned father?
On the way to see it.
On the way to be a concerned father. Yeah, you have daughters or sons? Son. You have to go.
Ragging is an unprofessional thing happening in professional colleges.
Give a round of applause.
But ragging to a mild extent can be allowed. So I would rate ragging as level 1, 2 and 3. The first one is like interaction. Of course, without ragging you will not have any interaction with your seniors, and always you will try to, when you are going to a place, you will try to mingle with your own people. Bangaloreans come together or something like that. You will try to isolate with your people. But ragging to a first level is like interacting with people, doing some work to those people and trying to do that. That is acceptable. But the level 2 is trying to assault or trying abusing those people or going further like what you are told, acid attack, sexually abusing people, those are level 2 and level 3 which need to be curbed very strictly. For that, first thing is legally it should be banned and strict action should be taken. Colleges should be committed to take action whether he is a good student or bad student. If a complaint is booked, they should be ready to ban or take him out of the college if it is at level 2 or level 3.
Now I will come to what you say banned. It's already
It's
here.
not entirely banned. I am taking as level 1 where you can allow, level 2 and level 3 as totally banning
So,
with
warning.
Limit it.
Sir, what was the idea?
So I think he is referring to limit it, the same point.
Yeah, limit
Limit it.
that's one thing, and there should be strict laws in place to eliminate at the next level, and colleges should be committed to take action against complaints.
Okay.
And one more thing is like there should be a session where people will know what is the limit.
Shall I say instant reaction to situations by colleges? Instant reaction to situations?
It's not instant reaction. You know that you define these are the things like it is beyond level, or we will not accept for that.
Having guidelines.
Having guidelines in place, yeah.
Having guidelines.
And also it should be, people should be educated.
Guidelines. I'll pick up somebody who's okay, Madhuri is quite annoyed. I'll come back to you, ma'am. Jashi, ma'am, can we have you say something? I noticed a silent you there.
As Sheetal said, the main objective of ragging is one, to have fun, to get familiarized with people and to break the ice. The young generation is so very innovative. Why call it under the name of ragging? Why come out with some innovative ideas to break the ice and then get familiarized with people? It's very difficult to say I'm going to limit it and I'm going to have a vigilance or a regulation for this. But it is very easy when it comes to a subjective matter. When you actually go for a practical implementation, it becomes very difficult to draw that line.
So your point is innovative methods of interaction.
Yeah, and also I don't think there are
That
lots
is
of
second.
guidelines and
If I
then
could- If I
education.
could interrupt you, the next thing we will be discussing all these points, finding out the merits of these.
My option for solution for this is to make it a prerequisite at the time of admission, to make ragging abandoned in all the colleges, and then have, as she said, the committees within the colleges to
Shall I
get
make it
people.
interactive session? Shall I write an interactive session for you?
Make it.
Your interactive session is a solution they're going to offer me.
Yes.
Shall I put that down?
Yeah.
We have a guest here who wants to make a. Yes, sir.
First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ram.